Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only general reading. Always take what it feels right and with that does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, I'll be offering a special tarot reading at the sales price focused on love. So if you'd like to know more details about that or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Pisces, I do feel like this month presents to you something fairly positive and something to look forward to. I just feel like some of you might be at risk of missing on a good opportunity and on a good month, energetically speaking, due to some impulsivity or an urge, a desire to rush things. So very important to keep your impulses, checking in with your impulses, making sure you are kind of thinking twice before you jump into things, because that can be a letdown, I feel, for some of you, as what is shown here is that whatever this new process, new inspiration, new thing that you're looking forward to that is exciting, it's like the energy of a child, the energy of a baby. So it still needs a lot of patience and a lot of care, a lot of your nurturing capability, and we cannot rush nurturing. We cannot rush the growth, the natural growth of life. So this could be talking for some of you Pisces upon a new project, a new relationship, or something in your life that is giving you that spark of inspiration, and where maybe you are just wanting more and more and more, faster. It's like impatience again driving here. The way you it's like the impatience is driving a little bit here, the way you are also in a way, it's like facing situations in a way that it's not the most maybe reasonable. It could be that either you are under a lot of pressure. If this is not you, someone maybe is wanting to rush something with you. Maybe someone is putting again a lot of that pressure for you to speed something up. It could be that it's not you, it's an outsider energy that is provoking you, testing your boundaries. But it could also be that, and for some of you it will be you, it could be that this is you, especially for Pisces, that this is about love. Pay attention, because you might be unconsciously and without wanting to making someone intimidated or afraid of your pressure to either commit or to do something that they don't maybe feel ready yet to do, or where they just need a little bit more of their own timing to figure out what they want to do. So just breathe. The breath seems to be also something important to help some of you Pisces to stay in the moment. It's very important to stay in the moment, because it's interesting, you have the past here and you're trying to I feel there's, for some of you Pisces, there's this thing about trying to make something happen or live something that you missed on living before in the past. Maybe you didn't get a chance to have a relationship or to do things with someone or to fulfill a dream. Maybe you feel like in the past you missed on an opportunity because you were too passive, or because you waited too long, or because whatever. And so maybe you are afraid of repeating that same mistake. So you have the Six of Cups as a past influence. You want a second chance. You want to reconcile with this past in a way where I feel for some of you is about not repeating the same mistakes or what you perceive as mistakes. You want things to be different from what they were, so they bring you more. So they bring you more satisfaction. And you are right, they will, because you have the Magician and the Four of Wands, which is a very good combination. Whatever you set yourself to do and to create and to manifest during this time, you can bring to you strongly, because the Magician is in the soul, so it's even more emphasized here, the manifestation energy. You can indeed think about something and bring that to you. You can manifest your desires during this period of time, but those desires have to also be solid. It's like established on a solid foundation of truth, of respect. And what I'm feeling is there is a lack of respect, either from you or from someone, in terms of what it represents, boundaries. It's like wanting to violate here the boundaries of something, of someone that has the natural course, its own natural course. And if this is, coming from someone else to you, especially for Pisces dealing with fire signs, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo type of people, or Pisces that have heavy fire influence in their birth chart, this could be a message in particular for you. But either way, for some of you dealing with a fiery type of person, it's true indeed that usually fire signs are quite impatient, right? They want to do things, they want to act and think later, they want to rush, they tend to want to rush. It could be that this is pertaining to this person in specific, that it's giving you a hard time. For Pisces, that this is a person from the past in particular. Whomever wants to be with you for the good reasons, with the right intention here, which I feel there is a likelihood of there being actually a good, intention behind all of this. It's just your rhythm and the rhythm of this person is different. Your pace and their pace, or vice versa. What this is more a test of, again, boundaries. To not lose yourself completely into another before you are ready. To not do anything, even if this is not about love, before you are truly ready for doing it. Because the consequences are, and you know they are. And if you jump into something before you are ready this month, you will see, you will feel the consequences right away, because this is the Five of Cups as you go into March. So be careful with looking back. It's not about what happened, it's what you need right now. You can't base the decisions of the now on the past. You just can't. So even if before you feel like you waited too long and now you don't want to do that same mistake because you want to be with this person or you want to take chance of this opportunity, maybe you still need your time. Maybe you're being tested again, or this other person is, to be more patient, to be more caring, to be more devoted. But you can't make decisions based on what was. It's in what is. So what is right now? And if you figure out what is, it's just a matter of calculation, and you are ready, then okay, jump and go for it. Because unconsciously, you want happiness, you want commitment, you want a family, you want a new home, you want a job that feels like home, so that feels comfortable, where you can do and receive a lot, where you can celebrate and rejoice with those you work with those you live with a lot. So you want a lot, and to achieve this, which with the Magician you definitely can, we need to work for it. You need to work for it, and working on such a big aim as you have here takes time. So it could also be that for some of you Pisces, there's two things going on at the same time. It could be that there's some creative and personal breakthrough I do feel like some of you might manifest something very positive and interesting in regards to knowledge, creativity, or home. So it could be a time where you are initiating a new phase, a positive one, a lucky one, in terms of home. Again, as I said, knowledge or things that test here the potential of your mind and how far you can reach and you can get with that mind. It's like creating here something genius that you might be applying to some sort of structure, such as creating a book, a painting, a system, a business, whatever this is. Your mind and your soul are functioning in a way that is very positive and attributing to your life many positive things as well. It's just that there is an emotional cliffhanger here. There's an emotional situation that might make you maybe either not even be a part of that. It's like not be fully happy and inspired and contented because of the presence of the Five of Cups. So there might be two things going on at the same time. It could be that emotionally there is a situation that is concerning you. Maybe you are regretting something of the past, you're missing on something of the past, you are looking again to the past, wishing or desiring things to be as they were. Again, they are not, and they can never be, but they can be. That's also part of the magician magic. But you can write them all over again. You can write whatever you want from that past in a new chapter. Of course, it will be different. You have grown. Other people involved have grown. Things have changed. But you can create chances with a magician. You can bring things to you that you feel are impossible to bring. Because what's limiting you is the Five of Cups, is that sense of loss. But in the original card, she's looking at the spilled milk, right? She's looking at the river, and the things that have passed by are gone. And she doesn't acknowledge that, but not all is lost, because 2 cups still stand. Only 3 were spilled. So again, in particular for you, I would say that whatever you're missing on, crying for, worried about, regretful of the past, it's not completely done, over, impossible. You're never going to get it again. You're never going to be finding that happiness. You can, but not in this emotional setting. No, of course. In this environment, there's no possible growth or recycling even. It's an emotional recycling here. So just be aware of that. But aside, I do feel like Pisces, if you follow through, and you follow as well the guidelines of your consciousness, of what you know to be true, of what you know to be right, I feel you will have plenty to be happy for. Not only in February, but as we go into March as well. It really depends on how you will be using the magic here of the magician to bring and manifest a lot of positive results and achievements, or more of the same past, depression. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.